Number 3 for the Los Angeles Angels versus the Texas Rangers. This is MLB 2025 round 19. In particular, this is for a July 30th game, which is today at 7:38 this evening. So you'll see that I'm going to go into my calendar client. My calendar client has been communicating with this stack here. It is the AWS calendar invite stack in which we built. Let me just go up some slides here. And right here, I'll be communicating with the stack here. I'm going to send the calendar invitation back to the API kit for the AWS calendar invite server. The route is going to be an update workflow. And what I'm going to do is jam new data into the AWS calendar invite server using this drop-off box concept for the simple email service. It's going to hit the API gateway under update conditions. It's going to hit the box and be disassembled and then reassembled and stored for an API recall for the event data to be updated in the event organizer dashboard, and anybody else downstream that's received the calendar invitation via API number 1, which was this stack sent out a calendar invite based on this game information. So that's the setup. Let's get into it. So I've populated my windows, window 1, 2, and 3 with data. This data here, again, is my personal calendar client. You can see that the last update push was come by booth 675 and have a beer on us in the 5th inning. That was the latest push. It hit the API gateway, which I visualized for you in the previous slide. It said come by booth 675, have a beer with us. Okay, so this data set's the same. And then what happened is I had the auto switch on for anybody that received a calendar invite via my MailChimp campaign and clicked on the embedded calendar invite. Got a updated calendar invite message. So this is the way this message receiver is working downstream. This person here was a recipient of this game. This game was right here. And if I bring it out, just for an update here on the data and how it works, a calendar invite was sent out for this particular game. I did receive it right here using the calendar embed here in the MailChimp template. And as I move it back here, you'll see that the update has occurred twice. There was the first update and then the second update. That's all I have there. And then I'm going to update this and you'll see the data workflow working from left to right in the pipeline. So come by booth 675, have a beer in the 5th inning. I'm going to say by the 9th inning. So I've just updated it here and I'm going to hit save and it's going to communicate to the AWS calendar invite server. It's going to communicate via this gateway here. It's going to jam new information in the Dynamo database and then it's going to on the fly send out a calendar invite to anybody changed downstream that has accepted this invite, which is the use case I'm working under. What I'm going to show you as well is that the update counter is going to go to 3 live. So let's do that. You will see that the update counter will go to 3. I'm going to go ahead and hit this page here. The APIs are talking to the AWS calendar invite server. So update went to 3 and it switched it from inning 5 to inning 6. And then you'll see over here that there's a new calendar invite in the queue because I have the auto switch on. And it says, come by the booth 675 and have a beer on us for up to the 9th inning, change from the 5th inning. So let me make that a little bigger. You'll see it there. I'm going to say yes. And then as I drill into get reports, go back to this reporting dashboard for the 30th. You're going to see here for the Los Angeles game, I'm going to click and you're going to see that the game itself has been updated 3 times right here live. So 3 pushes to the AWS calendar invite server storage system, and then the APIs themselves automate and then update my calendar invite app here in the calendar snack domain, talking to the APIs, and then anything downstream, which was this client here, had said yes to the game. He received an updated calendar invitation due to the fact that the messaging switch was on and the update occurred, and the update is number 3 as indicated by this message right here. Now, As I expand out the message layer here on inbound, you'll see that there are 3 independent counter invites that have come through to this client downstream, which is essentially a user of the API gateway for the AWS counter invite server. He or she has been sent this message in our embedded API send number 1, and you'll see that this is the latest one right here. So there's 1, 2, and 3 messages, and that is a wrap up there. That is a confirmation of 3 updates went out, and those 3 updates were pushed by Wednesday's calendar client right here, communicating with the AWS calendar invite server right here. Thanks for stopping by.